Timothée Chalamet took a razor to his mane. Yes, you heard that right, because the Hollywood heartthrob is now showing off an entirely new look that's got everyone talking. The internet practically broke when he appeared on Instagram Live, and the sight was nothing short of shocking. Gone were the signature curls that had become almost as iconic as his name itself. In their place, a cleanly shaved head, a look no one expected. Yet somehow, in that uniquely Timothy way, it worked. It wasn't just a haircut, it was a statement. One that immediately sent fans and media outlets spiraling into discussion, admiration, and a little disbelief. The actor, known for transforming himself for roles and never shying away from experimenting with his style, debuted his shaved head on Tuesday during an Instagram Live session promoting his upcoming film, Marty Supreme. The film, a quirky, passion-filled drama centered around the underground world of competitive ping pong, is already making waves for its unusual premise and for casting Chalamet in a completely different light. During the live stream, Timothée appeared calm, confident, and even amused by the reaction his appearance was causing in real time. Fans flooded the comments section, some typing in disbelief, others gushing over how effortlessly he could pull off such a bold transformation. As the camera panned, Timothée was seen walking around casually, donning some official Marty Supreme merch, a sleek hoodie, and joggers ensemble that fit the mood perfectly. His shaved head gleamed under the light, the change so striking that it seemed almost symbolic. There was something refreshingly raw about it. Gone was the carefully tousled hair that had, for years, become part of his mystique. A look that graced red carpets, magazine covers, and movie posters. Instead, there was vulnerability, strength, a quiet defiance. This wasn't the boyish Timothée Chalamet of Call Me By Your Name or Little Women. This was a new era, perhaps one that mirrors the artistic evolution he's been hinting at for years. The haircut revelation didn't just happen out of nowhere. Keen-eyed fans had started speculating about a possible change the night before. Timothée and his girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, were spotted together Monday evening at the New York Film Festival. As always, the couple drew attention the moment they appeared, two global icons moving through a sea of cameras and flashing lights, effortlessly blending Hollywood glamour with a surprising touch of normalcy. But this time, there was something different. Timothée was wearing a baseball cap that he never took off during the evening. For a man known for his signature hair, that was a red flag for fans who notice every detail. People began whispering and posting online almost immediately. Had he buzzed it off? Was it for a role? Was it a personal choice? Was it Kylie's influence? Social media lit up with guesses and theories. And even before the reveal, screenshots from that night were circulating on every celebrity fan page. Then, less than 24 hours later, he confirmed what everyone had been wondering. The curls were gone, and the buzz cut was real. And the verdict? Surprisingly positive. Fans and stylists alike agreed that the look worked. Chalamet's bone structure, sharp, defined, and camera-perfect, seemed even more pronounced now. His expressive eyes, the ones that have conveyed the deepest emotions on screen, stood out like never before. It was as if this haircut stripped away the outer layers of the movie star and revealed the man beneath. Bold, unapologetic, and deeply comfortable in his own skin. People magazine quickly picked up the story, calling it a refreshing transformation, while fashion outlets like GQ and Vogue began dissecting the significance of the new look. Was it just a haircut, or was it the beginning of a new phase in his artistic life? Some speculated that it might be tied to his character in Marty Supreme, given that the film reportedly demanded a more rugged, unpolished appearance. Others thought it might be symbolic. Perhaps Timothée's way of breaking free from the image Hollywood has placed upon him for so long. It's worth remembering that Chalamet has always been more than just a pretty face. From the very beginning of his career, he's made choices that defy convention. He's played complex characters, often those wrestling with identity, art, and emotion. He's embraced vulnerability as his strength. Every move he makes, from his roles to his fashion choices, carries a deeper meaning, an intentional rebellion against being boxed in. So when he decided to take a razor to his head, it wasn't just a haircut. It was a statement about reinvention. For many fans, seeing him this way stirred nostalgia. It reminded them of the early 2000s era of actors, when authenticity mattered more than image, when stars were willing to shed their physical identity to rediscover themselves. And in a world where social media often pressures celebrities to maintain a perfect aesthetic, Timothée's decision felt almost radical. It was raw, real, almost defiant in its simplicity. Still, there's no denying that his relationship with Kylie Jenner added an extra layer of intrigue to the moment. The two have been the subject of intense media attention since they went public with their romance. Every outing, every glance, every subtle interaction has been analyzed under a microscope. So naturally, when he appeared with his shaved head shortly after being seen with Kylie, fans couldn't help but connect the dots. Some speculated that the change might have been something spontaneous, maybe even inspired by a conversation or a moment between them. Others joked online, suggesting Kylie, known for her own beauty transformations, might have influenced him to make a bold move. Yet, those close to Chalamet insist that the decision was entirely his. According to a source who spoke with one entertainment outlet, Timothée wanted a fresh start before promoting Marty Supreme. He reportedly felt it was time to strip back the layers, both physically and emotionally, to connect more authentically with himself and his fans. If that's true, it's a move that fits perfectly with his character. Over the years, Timothée Chalamet has mastered the art of balancing fame and authenticity, a rare feat in Hollywood. Despite being one of the most recognizable young actors on the planet, he's managed to keep an air of mystery. He doesn't overshare on social media. He avoids unnecessary drama. When he does speak, he does so with purpose. So, when he shows up with a freshly shaved head, fans know there's meaning behind it, even if he doesn't spell it out. During the Instagram Live, Timothée's demeanor was relaxed and natural. He smiled at fans' reactions, occasionally running a hand over his newly smooth head, as if even he was still getting used to the feeling. His humor shone through as he joked about how cold it suddenly felt without his curls. There was laughter, warmth, and a sense of connection that reminded everyone why he's become such a beloved figure, not just because of his looks or his acting talent, but because of his humility and ability to make even the simplest moments feel sincere. The reactions from fans were, predictably, overwhelming. Within minutes, screenshots of the livestream flooded X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Edits of Buzzcut Timmy went viral, with fan accounts gushing about his transformation. Memes, jokes, and heartfelt tributes spread across social media, some declaring it his boldest look yet, while others claimed it made him look more mature, more grounded. Even celebrity friends chimed in with reactions ranging from supportive to surprised. But what stands out most about this transformation isn't just the physical change, it's the timing. Chalamet is in the middle of one of the busiest and most pivotal periods of his career. Following his acclaimed performance in Wonka and several high-profile appearances at global fashion events, he's become a household name with an undeniable cultural impact. The shaved head, in that context, feels almost symbolic of shedding one phase of stardom to step into another. Hollywood has long had a fascination with reinvention. Stars from Demi Moore to Natalie Portman to Jake Gyllenhaal have famously shaved their heads for roles that demanded a raw vulnerability. But Timothée's case feels different. This wasn't for a dystopian thriller or a dramatic transformation role. It feels like it came from within, a personal reset rather than a professional requirement. That choice alone makes it stand out even more.